Morning, everybody. Oh, yeah.
I like listening to that farm news.
Farm news.
Yeah.
Some good stuff on there sometimes. Audio over there.
Wish Gracie would marry a farmer.
Be good for Grace. Open sound settings. Something not quite right with the mic. Technical difficulties. Input. Oh, that's right. It's just low. That's all right. It's really low. I'm not sure why. Morning, everybody. Hope everybody's off to a good start. It's going to be warm, a little breezy today. Good morning, Gwen. Jennifer, hello. Let's do the show. Good Tuesday morning to you. Another edition of the Thunder Radio Morning Show is upon us. Getting you to work, getting you to school, getting you home from work for you night shift warriors. We're glad to have you with us. Josh and Holly with you. Morning show brought to you each and every day by Dr. James Van Winkle and his many great ways to make you look great, function great, feel great, including the Emcella treatments. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com. Those Emcella treatments can solve urinary incontinence with some simple in-office treatments. No need to go have any surgeries or anything like that done. You're going to love those results. Again, that's drvanwinkle.com, D-R-V-A-N Winkle.com. We got a busy show today, a lot to go over, a lot to get to. It's Tuesday. That means 2 reels and a fake. I have written, I believe, some of my best work today. Last week, I felt really good about it, and I got a win. And I feel great about it today as well. So that's later on in the show. We'll play that. Chance for me to beat Holly. We'll also take your phone calls anytime throughout the day, but we especially want to hear from you about your birthdays at 931-728-1320. So go ahead and call those in. We got a severe weather threat today. We're going to talk about that in a little bit. We're actually pretty soon. I'm going to go ahead and get that out of the way early, and we'll remind you throughout the show just to be weather aware today. LSU and Iowa played last night in women's basketball. I want to talk about that in a little bit. We got Stupid Silly Stat, name that tune. Chance to win prizes and all kinds of other fun on the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Let's take a look at the current temperature outside. 68 already. We are mild. We're going to get up near 80 today. Mostly cloudy. Could see some sun early and severe weather later on today. We'll talk about that here in just a second. But there is a pretty significant chance of some severe weather in Middle Tennessee. Now, whether that's in Coffee County or not, who knows? We're going to keep our eye on that. But our listening area, Coffee County, a little bit of Warren, Grundy, Bedford, all of you folks out there, let's be weather aware today and have plenty of ways to get alerts, just in case things do get a little rough later on. Always want to be safe when it comes to that. High of 77, and then overnight tonight, 42, and the temperatures drop tomorrow. Is going to be chilly, and Thursday, Friday, the same. Temperature update brought to you by Wisteria Hill Boutique. You want to make sure you got the right clothes in your storm shelter. No, I'm just kidding. They don't have storm shelter clothes, but they got about everything else, including cute spring and summer clothes. Go by and see Wisteria Hill, 205 South Woodland Street in Manchester. All right, on that note, let's get the better half of the Thunder Radio Morning Show in here. the brains of this operation, the planner, the organizer, the CEO, and president of Coffee County Broadcasting Incorporated, and your Manchester Chamber of Commerce president-elect. Holly, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Oh, you sound good. We're around the storm out today. Holly's terrified of storms.
Yeah, so let's make fun of it.
I'm not making fun of her. I'm just pointing it out. So Holly's right. I'm just trying to make light of the situation. It's a very serious situation. We should make light of it. Y'all should be very alert.
Is it that bad?
I think the worst of it is going to be north of us.
Josh loves saying that when I get tore up about the weather.
Well, Ohio looks like kind of the epicenter of problems today, but it's stretching further south. Usually when it does that, they're being overly precautious with that. But Ohio is pretty, up a little bit north of us. Looks like it is going to be the center of activity today. We'll see.
Looks like it's going to be a little north of us. Holly, calm down.
Yeah, you can't rule out things here. Yeah, FYI for people who will ask, schools are in session. That's why we have so many people on today. They want to see if they're in school. Yeah, you're in school.
We need to talk about that when we come back.
Yeah, we'll do it right now. Yeah, Murfreesboro's closing 3 hours early. Warren County's closing at 11:30. So some schools are closing early, but Coffee County, Manchester, Tullahoma, in school. So y'all get up and go.
You're talking into the mic.
I know, and it's not even on yet. All right, comings and goings. Holly, I have stated before that I will die on this hill, that I will not make announcements when schools are open. But
yeah,
schools are open today in Coffee County. Now, there are some schools closed nearby. Cannon County's out today. We do have some listeners over in the Woodbury area. Cannon County is closed today. Warren County is going to close at 11:30. I believe Franklin County is closing at like 11:45 or 12. Rutherford County is closing 3 hours early. Van Buren County is closed today. That's kind of nearby. So, and I think the Cab is letting out early or closed. Don't hold me to that. So, several in the area are letting out early or are closed. But Manchester City Schools, Coffee County Schools, Tullahoma Schools, as of this moment, are going to school, and you're going all day. Just get your book, get in the hallway, and cover your head. You'll be fine.
How many kids were messaging Thunder Radio last night? I could tell it was kids, too, by the punctuation and...
We going to school tomorrow? Yeah. Well, our girl one started texting me yesterday early. Oh, we're going to school tomorrow? Yeah, you're going to school tomorrow.
I wonder how many kids and peers ask them.
Yeah.
Hey,
ask your mom, because Holly makes these decisions.
I'm going to tell you something. I was thinking about that on the way to work this morning. I would not want to be the person that said yes or no.
That's a tough call.
Yeah, it's a lose-lose situation.
It's a tough call, and I get it either way. If you want to leave them at home, that's fine. At the same time, if storms, I guess the issue is probably during transportation time, and you can make a decision perhaps at that time. But if storms were to come during, let's just say there's a major issue today and there's a big storm, I feel like you're probably better off in a large brick or mortar building with interior hallways that are block around you than probably a lot of homes. And a lot of kids live in mobile home situations or not the best structures. Not everybody, but a lot. And I think you're probably better off having them in the building.
Yeah.
But I mean, again, it's you're making that decision based on the 1 in 10 chance that you've got an issue. I think the National Weather Service today, I saw where Storm Prediction Center put out, you have a 10% chance of having a tornado on the ground within 25 miles of your location today. So that's you're talking about a 10% chance of something on the ground within 25 miles.
See, I need to hear more of these kind of numbers. That's what I need to hear.
Or something like that. That was the number. The scary word today is long track tornadoes, strong tornadoes. When they start talking about potential for strong, long track tornadoes, you're talking about EF2 or larger.
You're going the wrong way, man.
Being on the ground today. Usually here we get a lot of the spin up quick EF0, EF1 on the ground for a minute and back up. But that's the scarier word people are seeing today. In my mind, the scarier word I see is ping pong size hail. Because I feel like you've got probably a better chance of seeing that than you do a tornado. And 60 plus mile an hour winds. That can do a lot of damage. A lot of damage. So we'll keep our eye on a lot of that today. But yeah, schools are in session. They're on time. And look, here, if you don't want your kid to go, don't send them. Yeah, just don't send them. I told Holly yesterday, the boy and a girl want to have a track meet today, or they had one scheduled early in the day. It's been canceled since then, but she asked if they were going to have it. I said, no, they're going to cancel that. But if they don't, ours aren't going to go. Yeah. It's just not going to be a situation where I want them outside in a football field with this forecast. Now, they canceled it, so it's fine. Rachel said, I'm from the get in the hall, hunker down with the book over your heads era. I'm from the get in the hall, hunker down era, but they never gave us a book. They just said, put your hands over your head. Yeah. Everybody had their butt up in the air and you just had your hands over your head.
For me, that was so exciting and a little scary, but even though I knew nothing bad at that time was happening, we were practicing. I just wanted to make sure to do a good job. And I remember pulling my knees in so tight and
little bitty ball,
squishing my body down so tight because I wanted to do a good job.
And now, if we have a tornado drill at my house, Holly throws up. Last time I had a tornado drill, Holly got sick from the nervousness.
Listen, it was when Josh goes, y'all need to go get in.
I didn't say it that
y'all need
way.
to go get in the hall. And
I said, to be safe, let's get in the hall.
When he said, oh, I need to get in the hall, and he came and got in the hall, I was like, this is it. This is my worst nightmare about to happen. And after it was over, I got a little nauseous.
I'm like, where'd y'all's mama go? She's throwing up in the bathroom.
I'm real sensitive.
Yeah. So anyway, that's a possibility today. Kids are in school here in Coffee County, Manchester, and Tullahoma City schools. So just FYI, I'm not going to call yet this morning, but we had a lot of messages asking that question. Other comings and goings, and we'll talk more about the weather here in a little while, but not to harp on it too much. We are 4 days away from Cars and Coffee, the custom auto and rod shop Cars and Coffee car cruise-in. That is this Saturday from 9 until 12 at the Coffee County Administrative Plaza. And it's a free family event. They're going to have food trucks there, vendors on site. If you got a car or truck, you're a car kind of person, bring it out. It doesn't cost anything. Just let everybody check it out. If you're not, but you don't have one, but you want to check everybody else's out, that's what it's for. Thunder Radio is going to be there. Tiffany will be there DJing it up, playing some hits, some car show hits. And also, you can just hang out with her if you want to. They'll last year when they had this, there would be coffee trucks and waffle trucks. I don't know what all they've got out there this Saturday, but it's going to be a lot of fun. It'll be the first Saturday of the month from April through October. So y'all check that out. You can learn more on our website, thunder1320.com. Click on the banner at the top of the page. Also Saturday night, Lady Raider basketball having a dinner and concert at Prater's Barbecue, $40. You can get tickets from any Lady Raider basketball player or at the door. And proceeds going to buy those Final Four rings for the Lady Raiders for their great basketball season. And we are 55 days away from Memorial Day 2024, just in case you want to gauge as to how far we are away from summer. A couple other quick notes. Last night, high school baseball wins 3-2. Timothy Henderson gets the win, goes the distance for them. High school tennis lost to Tullahoma. Girls got 2 singles wins, Riley McNamara and Sophia Lopez. And then Westwood baseball wins 17-0 over Fayetteville. Westwood softball wins 7-4 over Cascade. Yes, that was it. And tonight, high school softball is supposed to play Warren County. That's been pushed to April the 12th. And high school baseball is supposed to host Shelbyville for their second game of their 2-game series. That's been pushed to tomorrow night, but we'll keep an eye on that. It's supposed to be a 6:30 start, but rain's supposed to linger, so we'll see if they're able to get that in. We'll let you know. A lot of sports coverage over on our website. And also, golf. Westwood Golf won yesterday, and Coffee Middle Golf won yesterday. I've not got a chance to post those stories yet, but we'll have them up later today at thunder1320.com. Be perfect for tomorrow's sports because I don't have anything else. Everybody else is canceled today. Holly, you got anything over there?
Yeah. Horseplay Inc.
Yeah, horseplay.
Yeah, they are having, well, a little bit about them. They provide recreational horseback riding opportunities.
Yep.
And they are having their annual luncheon April the 12th. It's going to be curbside pickup at Grace Baptist Church in Tullahoma.
Great. Anything else?
Probably.
Yeah, we probably forgot. FYI, it's going to storm today. Probably. Or I got to get some rain at some point. The issue would just be if you get some storms pop up ahead of the line and you can get some supercell activity out ahead of that line. Squall line later on, we'll push the cold front through. And it's going to get cold. Straight up cold. So, you know how warm it's been? Like I was sitting on the back porch all afternoon yesterday. I sat outside and just worked on my laptop. We were supposed to be doing pool work, but we decided it wasn't the best to put the walls up before the windy day today. So I just sat outside and did a lot of work yesterday afternoon and last night. And so today, 77 for your high. Could get a touch warmer. We'll see. 42 overnight tonight once this front pushes through. Tomorrow's high 55 with a 40% chance of rain. Tomorrow's going to be just nasty. 20-mile-an-hour winds. Not going to be great. Tomorrow night, 37. We keep a 20% chance of rain. And I think we're going to see clouds a lot of the day tomorrow. Thursday, the clouds and sun mixed. High of only 50. Down to 34 Thursday night. We could see some frost. Friday, only 52. 31 Friday night. We're going to dip below freezing.
Yeah,
we're getting really close to the last frost of the year. Usually April 15th is that. So we're getting kind of close. And then Saturday, okay, but not great. 60 degrees for your high and sunny, though. And it looks like a little bit of a north breeze at 5 to 10. So, and then Sunday back up to near 70. And then next Monday back up to around 70 as well. So it's going to be one of those cold fronts that takes, sometimes it's a day or two. It's going to take almost a week to get recovered from this one. Is this one of the winters? It's going to count as one of the winters?
Stump winter?
I don't even start throwing names out there. I have no clue which one's which and when they come and what order they're in. Temperature update or weather forecast brought to you by Patent Pest Control. The bugs have also noticed the weather. I noticed there was plenty of wasp out yesterday.
A lot, yeah.
And there are going to be more ants, flies, all that's going to start coming. Call Patent Pest Control. No contract obligations. Tyler Patton will be glad to come help you at your home or your business. 931-247-0781. Trey over on the cameras. I haven't mentioned the cameras today. If you listen to the show, there's several ways to do that. AM 1320, that's the OG signal from 1957 on up. Also 107.9 FM and 106.7 FM. Worldwide, you can listen on the Manchester Go app. You can also watch the show over on Facebook, X, and YouTube on the Carmine Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile Cams. And Trey over there says, Holly's looking awful nice today. Wants to know if you're dressing up to go storm chasing.
No.
We've got a chamber luncheon.
I got a chamber lunch. I got to look like somebody.
I walked through. I said, you got anything today? She said, yeah, we got a chamber luncheon. I was about to dress like a homeless person. I'm glad I was about to throw on my sweatpants.
Look, I don't know if y'all can see, but I got my sweatpants on.
Nice.
Underneath my dress.
Extra layer.
With my tennis shoes.
Don't ever give her too much credit. Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. We got a full show. We're here until 8:30. Thanks for hanging out with us. Tell your friends, tell your neighbors, share the video. Let everybody know how they can catch the show each and every Monday through Friday.
Listen up, ladies. Most of us suffer from urinary incontinence, and it isn't getting any better as we age. But what if I told you how to...
What are you laughing about?
Wouldn't that have been funny if I reached up and pulled my leg up here and was like, look, but I had took my pants off and I forgot.
That would have been something. Viewership would have jumped. We would have got our viral moment, I think.
Well, this dress has a little tiny silver button right here. And I don't really know why it's there. Why didn't they just make that the shape of the dress? I guess it was for bustier women, but it's real like sensitive. Like it opens easy. I was walking around the house doing a couple of things and it popped open a couple of times. So keep an eye out on that for me.
It's going to be a good day at the chamber luncheon. Yeah. Y'all keep an eye on Holly. Let me lower that camera down.
Stop.
We need to lower it about a 1/4 inch.
They can't see this?
If you sit up real tall,
I
Yeah, they
am.
can. Get you a pillow.
I'll do this.
Trace it, I stand corrected. Never mind.
So they couldn't even see my foot then?
Yeah, they saw it.
Oh.
We got it kind of. Oh Lord, lunching gonna be PG-13. Yeah, I know. It used to be rated R. Now they've changed these ratings. They put everything on PG-13. Got to be ready. So, have y'all seen this Angel Reese interview from last night?
No.
Oh my gosh, she, bless her heart.
Motivated, staying who you are. And I just try to stay strong.
I'm gonna count the time she said I.
So
2,
I've seen so
My
much.
team.
I've been
4.
attacked so many times. Death threats. I've been sexually.
I. 5, 6,
threatened. I've been
7.
so many things, and I've stood strong.
I.
Every
8.
single time. And
She's
I
strong.
try to stand strong for my teammates because I don't want them to see me down and
9.
not be there for them. So I just want them to always
10.
just know, like, I'm still
11.
like, all this has happened.
I won that championship. 12, 13, 14.
And it sucks, but I still wouldn't change. I wouldn't
15,
change
16,
anything, and I would still
17,
sit here and say, like, I'm
18,
unapologetically me. I'm going to always
19,
leave that mark and be who I am and
20,
stand on that. And hopefully the little girls that look up to me, and hopefully I get some type of inspiration.
21.
Hopefully it's not this hard and all the things that come at you, but
We get it. It's a lot.
keep being who you are. Keep waking up every day. Keep being motivated. Staying who you are.
Bless her heart. She's not been the same since I've won the national championship. Oh, yeah, I'm not a fan either.
Heavy lies the crown.
Breaks my heart that she lost last night. Because she lost. Did she lose or did the team lose? Because if she won the national championship all on her own, I'm pretty sure she lost last night. Caitlin Clark was a stud. A stud. Yeah, see, but Caitlin Clark didn't do that in her face, Josh, because Caitlin Clark's got a little more class. I said that last year and got in all kind of trouble on Twitter. It is what it is. I'm not the same since I won the national championship. I've not been happy. I get that you deal with a lot in that situation. I get that. I'm sure she gets all kind of crap that you shouldn't get because it's college basketball. I'm not trying to downplay that, but you get
Some
in
of
that
it you bring on yourself.
Some of you bring on yourself. And life's freaking hard, man.
Life's hard.
On Facebook, Twitter, or YouTube to watch the show.
Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. M-Sculpt Neo treatments. So it won't be long. What are we, 55 days away from Memorial Day? That means lake, beach, pool, all that time is coming. You want the best look. You want, that body to look good. M-Sculpt Neo can spot reduce fat as much as 30% in the treated area. This is an in-office treatment. There's no surgeries required. Learn more at drvanwinkle.com or go by and see us team at 1030 MacArthur Street in Manchester, Middle Tennessee Surgical Associates. It's Middle Tennessee Surgical Associates. All right. Holly, welcome back.
Thank you.
We're here until 8:30 today. Iowa beat LSU last night. Can we talk about that here, or do you have something else?
Yeah, we can talk about it here.
What did you want to talk about here? What was on your show agenda that you carefully planned, and then I just come through and just bulldozed it?
It was a discussion about this new TikTok trend. What guys think is things that guys they find attractive that girls do that girls have no idea. That
sounds a little more entertaining than what I wanted to talk about.
No,
we
could probably fit both in.
We cannot.
Huh?
Not in this segment.
Oh, not in this one.
No.
Since we talked about it on break, let's do my segment here, and then we'll put your segment
somewhere later in the show
after
8 o'clock. All right. So we'll talk Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese after 8. Spoiler alert. I like Caitlin Clark. I just love the way she plays the game. Every now and then
You're gonna do it anyway.
Too much.
You're gonna do it right here.
And Angel Reese
let's just do it
gets
here.
On
we'll
my
do my
last
segment later.
No.
We're just gonna do what you
want.
I'm
gonna preview it, and then we're gonna go with what you want.
It ain't a major motion picture. You don't have to preview it.
No, you do. I just know in a 1 minute clip. Post game.
Oh my God.
Angel Reese said "I" at least 20 times.
You're just gonna bully your way into the segment.
All right, now go. Go ahead.
We're probably out of time.
No, we're not out of time. Oh, we were going to fit both in, but we're
I
out of time.
asked if we could fit both in. You said absolutely not.
You cannot. All right, go ahead.
There's this TikTok trend, and I don't know why. I don't know if it's a trend or just the algorithm on my phone. Maybe I watched one video, and so now I'm seeing every one. But it's this trend, and you may have seen it, where it'll be like a couple of guys sitting there, and they'll say, we're going to tell you things that we find attractive that girls don't even realize that we find. They have no idea we like this. And girls, I've seen girls do it too, where they, there are things that a guy wouldn't think was attractive, like when they're sitting quietly and you can see the muscles in their jaw clenching and releasing, like that little. What are y'all doing? Chew, like just biting down, gritting your teeth?
I don't. Mine probably doesn't do that.
I've seen yours do that before.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like
probably incredibly stressed.
Just like you're chewing. I don't know.
Girls like that?
It's not all girl. I'm not saying it's this way across the board, but it's something you wouldn't expect to be attractive, and some girls like it. Like, for instance, one of them was when a guy gets out of the pool or gets out of the ocean and he has to adjust his swim trunks.
Okay. The simplest of things.
Yeah.
I usually got to hike them up because my belly pushed them down. Pull them things on up.
So some of the things that guys said, you would be surprised at how many guy is like when a girl walks out in one of those baggy t-shirts and sweatpants and a ball cap.
What, are you just making this up?
I swear. I will show you.
Up?
I will send them to you. I swear. They said it's just something about it. They said they like the way a girl looks when she just wakes up. No kind of messy hair, no makeup, just ratty clothes. They like that. They're like, oh man.
I can agree with that.
There's some.
I tell Holly in the morning she looks pretty. She's like, and then it's over.
Oh, that one time you told me?
No, I've told you plenty of times in the morning.
I tell Holly she's so pretty in the mornings.
I've told her that, and she's like,
I don't think I've ever heard you say that.
I have. I said, you look cute today. And she's like, that's what she'll do. And then she's like, why don't you tell me I look pretty anymore?
When do I ever say that?
All the time, because
like,
I never tell you.
Maybe in my 20s.
Yeah, she grew out of that. Anyway, what else?
Let me think.
So basically, this is just a complete dedication to Holly's apparel.
No.
And sweatpants and a ball cap. They love it. Guys love that thing.
This next one, it was surprising, but it also kind of answered some questions. And he goes, the guy, he's probably younger 20s. And he says, when a girl is mean to me, when she's a little mean to me.
Yeah, a little.
You like that?
A little.
Is that why you trying to irritate me on the show?
Probably. Just a little bit. Just a little fight. I like a little fight. But then stop when I want you to stop. That's what I want. I like a little fight, but then when I'm ready for you to be done with it, be done with it. Yeah, just a little bit. Too far, then I'm like, well, she don't like me. Sometimes I'm like, I don't know if that person is flirting with me or if they don't like me. Like, I don't know, like, if you're like kind of play mean. I'm like, are they just don't like me?
Is that how you flirt?
Are they being mean?
Josh, do you flirt by being mean?
I'm just an agitator.
You're mean. You agitate everybody. There's sometimes I have to be like, Josh, quit. They're getting aggravated at you.
Sometimes I don't know when to stop.
They don't. They've not built up a tolerance to you like I have.
Yeah. Holly doesn't even. She just is used to it. No, I'm just an agitating kind of person.
Do you feel like that's how you flirt, though?
Sometimes, maybe, yeah.
Okay.
Probably shouldn't have said that.
Every time I see you like aggravating somebody, I'll be like, "Are you flirting?
No, that's what she's going
Are
to
you
be.
flirting right now with them?" No, I don't care.
Too far. They put rat poison in our coffee. Dr. Carmine.
Who put rat poison in our coffee?
I guess if you're being mean, I don't know.
It's this new flavor, arsenic.
Yeah. Try this. Rat poison.
So another guy says that when a girl gets a little mad, he thinks that's hot.
Yeah, just a little angry. I'm like, that's cute. That's cute. She's big mad now.
A guy on another TikTok, he had said that when she's a little mean to me.
Okay.
So I'm just like, guys are odd.
Yeah, I
You're
can
odd.
see that now. That's why sometimes you get mad. I'm like, oh, that's cute.
It's not cute.
And then she gets madder. She's like, why? So that happens. That actually happens. But I'm not good enough to communicate that. I'm like, sorry, I just thought it was amusing.
Yeah, real funny. I was trying to think, I was going to make some notes because I can't play them on air because you don't know when they're going to cuss.
You just got to send me specific ones.
I know.
And we can edit them. It just takes a little effort on our part.
Yeah.
And we're not about
I was just
that.
wondering, do you have any of those things? Like for the girls, they said they like it when they're riding in a car with a guy and he reaches up and he grabs the handle.
I love holding on to the handle.
And then you can see that little flex.
Well,
they don't even
Are
mean
you flexing right now? Is that okay?
Wait a minute.
Oh, you're shaking.
Well, I was flexing.
Okay.
I was trying to think if I
don't things like that are things that if you told me, like you're telling me some of these things now, I'm like, oh yeah. It's hard for me to sit here and think of them.
Ball caps was one.
I love when Holly wears a ball cap. I think she's adorable in a ball cap.
Well, I wear it because I got a big forehead. I like to cover that thing up.
It is not that big.
It's a
Holly.
5 head.
It's not that big.
It's a more head. I'm thinking about getting bangs.
You should bring back bangs. You had bangs before. I liked them.
The thing about bangs is my forehead gets greasy and then my hair, it looks okay maybe first thing in the morning, but within an hour or two, my hair is sweaty and greasy. I don't know.
Keep telling more of these stories.
I don't know.
This is really, I like this. Keep talking about that.
Are you thinking about it if I do anything that
I am. I'm thinking about it, and then I get distracted by the comments. Dr. Carmine says, want to start a good war, shut your wife's debit card off while she's shopping. I did that once.
Oh,
that's pretty funny.
Oh, I would have been.
That's pretty funny.
Dr.
Carmine, smart. You got control of that thing.
I don't like that.
Like I do.
No, I don't like that. Josh, every time I buy something, he knows, and he's like, "Where'd you go today?" Even though he knows, he wants to see.
Well, see how honest she's going to be with me. It's a little test. Annette says bangs are supposed to make you look younger.
Well, that's another reason I wear hats a lot, is because I'm starting to get some wrinkles up here.
I know how we can fix that.
A quick fix is just throwing a ball cap, though. Where'd you go?
Clint says, I like it when Whitney says, quote, I spent less than $200 at the grocery store, end quote. So hot. Groceries are expensive, man. Can we go and spend less than $200?
I mean, not if you want to get the groceries.
Yeah, everything that you need. Used to, it was like, we could do $200. And now, we could do $200, maybe $250, but that was every other week. Now it's like that every week.
Yes.
But you're still spending the same thing. Liberal logic. Well, you're still spending $200 when you go to the store. You just got to go twice as much. I can't think of anything specifically. The things I like it when you get a little mad, a little mean, I think when you're being mean, I think you're being flirty, but maybe you're not. So that's the problem.
That's
how I flirt back. So
that's
I'm like,
she's not how I flirt.
She's flirting back. But then she gets real mad and stomps off. I'm like, what'd I do?
I was just playing.
I was just flirting. I didn't know she was so mad. Anyway, okay. We'll talk We'll talk Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese later.
You were so excited to talk about this. Okay.
No, we're wrapping up this segment, and we said we would talk about your thing.
I like when guys watch sports.
I don't watch a lot of sports anymore. Not like I used to.
I don't know what's happening, but I'm glad someone does. You know?
You've gotten better
I don't know, man.
at knowing what's happening out there.
I don't know.
That's
never going to be me.
It could be her that what it's going to take is for Holly to make a dedicated effort to really studying it, not just passively saying, "Oh, what's happening there." She's going to have to really dig in, watch some film, watch some games, sit with somebody and learn. And she's not going to do that.
Well, I mean,
and that's okay.
There was one year with the Braves. You know, they had Freddie Freeman. They had
Dansby Swanson, Charlie Culbertson,
Simba, and
I don't think. Yeah, maybe he was there too.
He was, and Craig Kimbrell, and
that's a long time ago. We're going back to 2014, 2013 time frame. Okay.
Yeah, and I really got into that because
we know why she got into it.
Baseball pants. Dansby Swanson.
Yeah, that's why she got into it. Daniel says, I think it's hot when my wife wears my shirts.
Okay. Let me tell you something. When Josh and I were dating, he had the softest shirt I have ever felt in my life. This thing had 10,000 holes in it. It was the rattiest.
It didn't have that many holes in it at that time.
No,
it had some holes in it.
There was a lot. Anyway, it was just a junky old shirt. He couldn't wear it out anyway. That's not a shirt you could wear out. It was a nighttime shirt. And I asked him, I was like, can I have this shirt? And he goes, no, that's my shirt. I was like, okay.
Well, at that time, I wasn't sure if we were going to last much longer.
I still have that shirt, and I won't wear it. I love it because it's soft, but it just peed me off that he said I couldn't have it. And he was like, afterwards, he saw how irritated I got. He was like, here, I want you to have my shirt. And I was like, I will burn that shirt before I wear it.
I wasn't sure if we was going to last much longer. I wanted to make sure I got to keep my shirt out of this.
I was like, seriously?
So if I could go back and do that over again, obviously I would do that differently. Obviously, I wish that is something I did not have said.
How old were you?
24, probably. Young and dumb.
I don't know. It's just one of those things that I feel like I will be an 85-year-old lady talking about how
I'm going to bury you in that shirt. You're going to wear it. You wanted it. You got it. You're going to wear it.
I'm putting it in my will.
You're going to wear it.
Do not put that shirt on me.
You will wear it. You will wear it, and you'll like it.
I don't know why I still have it because I'm not going to wear it. It's just kind of sentimental now.
It's attractive when my wife does laundry. Holly, you okay?
Almost couldn't get that swallowed down.
Yes. The Dr. Carmene's smart over here. He's playing. I think it's really attractive when my wife Swiffers the floor.
What? I'm not trying to be hot for you. Don't do that.
Swiffer the floor.
No, I'm just going to be mean to you. Be mad all the time.
I don't like it when you're mean. I like it when you Swiffer the floor.
No.
That's what I like. Thunder Radio Morning Show. We're 10 minutes past the top of the hour. We're past due for a break. We got to get one. We got to come back and play Name That Tune. Stupid Silly Stat later on. We got Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese talk later on. Your birthdays. Call those in. Let's get a temperature update when we come back. Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle.
Broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center studios. This is Thunder Radio.
Your hometown radio station.
WMSR.
When my wife is in the kitchen. You guys have figured this game out.
Well, I like.
So hot when my wife works out. She gets on the treadmill for an hour.
An hour?
Well, you need to do a good hour a day. I'm just joking. Just start off with 30 minutes a day, 7 days a week.
I drank 3 bottles of water yesterday.
Did you really?
Yeah.
Good, Holly. We need to give an update on that. She declared yesterday she was going to start doing better with her water. I said she needed to do 4 bottles. So she's close. 3. It's a good start. So we got to get to 4 today. Do water at lunch today at the luncheon.
Mm-mm.
Yes.
I'm not going to drink water while I'm eating. That's disgusting.
You will eventually get better at it.
Why don't you get better at some things? Why don't you fix the
You want the
shelf in the
shirt?
pantry? I don't want your shirt.
You want this shirt? Dana said so she feels moisturized. Yeah. Let's see here. A little behind this morning. It's okay.
The obituaries are late.
Yeah, but I'm in trouble.
Oh, Josh.
Holly came for last night and learned how to work the board a little bit. How'd that go?
Fine. I use faster.
Hurry up. If y'all don't have the app yet, I really recommend you get it. Manchester Go. Allow push notifications, okay? Thunder Radio.
Can you tell me if Coffee County or Manchester City schools are closed today?
They're in school.
They're in school. They haven't closed for the weather.
They have not.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you so much. Have a good day.
You too.
Probably should say it more often. See, what I want to say is, don't you listen. But they don't.
She may not have been listening at that
She
time.
may not have been. That's why I didn't say it. That's what I
You're
want.
so mean.
I was just flirting.
Stop flirting with that lady.
Just flirting back a little bit. So now I can just be mean all the time.
No,
Push it off
you.
as I'm just flirting.
That's what's wrong with you. You look for a way just to be hateful. What are you reading?
Comments.
Mm-mm.
Oh, had a little trouble there.
Bottles.
Mm-hmm. Where's everybody's safe place in their home? Where do y'all go? The storms. Like, where y'all got a hallway or
Where
a
are you
bathroom?
riding the storm out? Mine is the half bath or the hallway.
Half bath, probably better.
Bah, I don't want to even think about it.
Only live and local radio morning show. You're listening to Josh and Holly on Thunder Radio.
Thunder Radio morning show brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle. Josh and Holly with you, getting you to work, getting you to school. Or Josh is with you. Holly has stopped to swim for the studio because she knows I like that. Welcome back.
I like it when you fix things and are handy.
I can be kind of handy.
I like when you take initiative to do home improvement projects.
I just don't do that very often. That's the key, guys. You got to not do it often because then they
Or ever.
don't appreciate it as much. That's why you can't be nice too much. If you're too nice too much, then they expect too much and they don't appreciate it. They don't appreciate it. Follow me for more relationship advice.
Don't follow Josh.
I'm going to go TikTok famous for these kind of things. All right. What's for lunch over at Prater's today?
It's Tuesday, so they're going to be having the smoked pulled pork, a half a smoked chicken, fried catfish, chicken and dressing, white beans, turnip greens, au gratin potatoes, skillet corn potato salad, coleslaw, and side salad. You get your choice of a meat, 2 sides of drinking bread, all for just $9.99. Find Prater's at 620 Woodbury Highway.
All right, before we play games, I do need to remind people of a couple things.
Yeah.
Schools are in session today. We've had a couple of calls about that. Schools are happening, Coffee County, Manchester, and Tullahoma. Now, some other places may be closed. I know Warren County is closing early. around 11:30. Rutherford County is closing 3 hours early. Cannon County's out today, but Coffee County, Manchester, and Tullahoma are kind of our core listenership is all in session today and on time. And a quick temperature update for you. 68 degrees right now, headed for high of 77. 80% storm coverage this afternoon. Really after 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock is when you really need to keep your eyes on things. Chance of severe weather today. Ping pong size hail, 60-mile-an-hour winds. Tornadoes, including strong long track tornadoes, cannot be ruled out. We will keep our eyes on the skies for you here on Thunder Radio. Have plenty of ways to receive alerts and know. Just go ahead and get your plan together. Where are you going to go? What's the safe place? Have your batteries and your emergency kits and all that ready to go, just in case. Temperature update brought to you by Wisteria Hill Boutique. 205 South Woodland Street. Get all of your great, cute boutique clothes at bargain prices at Wisteria Hill. All right, Holly, name that tune.
Josh has got a little snippet of a song he's going to play, a 1, 2, and a 3-second clip. Once you have figured out what the name of the song is, give us a call on the Ben Lomond hotline. The area code is 931-728-1320, or you can dial 728-3526 for a chance to win a T-shirt. You got to give me the name and the artist.
All right, our 40-plus crowd. Y'all get tuned in here. Hurry up and call and get the answer so Rachel can call in later. 728-1320. Name this tune and the artist. When did this come out?
Well, Lord, I don't know.
Our 40-plus crowd is going to be the winner here.
It was the 70s.
Was it?
May have to go to the 2.
We may have to. I was going to give it just a second for everybody to have their chances. There's the phones. Morning show.
More Than a Feeling by Boston.
It is More Than a Feeling by Boston. Now, who are we talking to?
Sarah Bryan, no relation to Randon Bryan, who won yesterday.
Of course there's no relation. It doesn't sound like there would be at all. Good job, Sarah Bryan. Yes, it is More Than a Feeling by Boston. Congratulations.
I'm impressed.
Yeah, you can both win. It's fine. So congratulations. Y'all both come by and get some shirts, okay?
Okay,
Thanks.
Thank
Yes, it is More Than a Feeling by Boston. That's a good one.
That's a good one. I like Boston.
Yes. Jessica said I'm 40 plus and I have no clue.
Sure, she's heard it.
Yeah, well, it wasn't Sublime, so I don't know that she's got anything else in her library.
She 40 plus. She does not look it.
We're almost in that 40 plus crowd. We're getting close.
I think everybody has an age that hits them. When it may not be one of those, 50th birthday or 40. You're 40. How do you feel now? It may not be that. It may be 38 or for you, it may be 32 or 49. I don't know what your age is, but I think everybody at some point gets to that age where they're like, oh, I'm on the other side of I feel like
ain't much time left.
Yeah, there's not much time left.
Gotta start doing some stuff.
Yeah.
Huh? Sarah said just 36. Good job. Yeah, how old are we? 30, 37 and 38. Is that our ages right now?
Right now, yeah.
Holly's the older one. Morning show.
I'm not live on the radio, am I?
You are.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
100% live. Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll call back later.
Well, you call back after 8:45. Well, you got to listen to me.
I like that she hung up on you because you hang up on folks.
Well, I was
all
just
the
trying
time.
to give her a little advice. Call back after 8:45.
Why do you say it so aggressive? You need to let me handle these callers.
Say what? I'm just giving it.
Call back at 8:45.
I did not say it like that. I said you should call back after 8:45.
You did not say it like that
I did
either.
100%.
No, you didn't.
Y'all tell. Was it one or two?
Oh my gosh.
Holly's way or my way? Our video crowd is going to weigh in on that. All right, we got to take a break. Stupid Silly Stat when we come back. Don't go anywhere. Quick news break here. Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by Dr. James Van Winkle, M. Cella Treatments for the spring, for the summer. You're going to be running around playing with the kids and the grandkids. You don't want to have to worry about urinary incontinence problems, especially as you age, post-baby, all that becomes a problem for women. Dr. Van Winkle can help. Holly's had these treatments done. She can vouch for them. They're painless, in-office, non-invasive. drvanwinkle.com.
Now, another update from the WMSR Thunder Radio News Center.
This local news update is brought to you by Spring Street Market.
Jessica said, I'm glad me saying 40 sparked the older than dirt conversation. Yes. Boston, the band, good. Boston, the city, not so much. Agreed. Boston.
Boston.
Boston. All right. Let's see here.
Remember yesterday when that possum ran across the parking
You
lot?
chased it.
My mom was talking to me on the phone this morning, and she said that when she heard us talking about that, she started laughing because she remembered one time when her and her brother, my uncle, were at my Meemaw's house. There was a possum, and my uncle was trying to shoo it, like,
Yeah.
get out of there. So he was chasing it, and he went to kick the possum, and he said he made contact. My mom said, I don't know if he really made contact or not. She said, but when he did, he fell, and when he fell, I guess there were babies on the mama,
Yeah.
and they scattered.
Oh,
So
no.
what he thought was one animal,
Was a big, yeah.
and he was on, and she said he was trying to back up.
Away from it.
Yeah, like walk backwards on his hands and feet to get, because she said the mama was hissing at him
Yeah,
at
but
that
she was
point.
mad at that point, yeah.
Yeah. But I just could,
They sound vicious. Those teeth look
they look vicious.
vicious. Yeah, they'll carry them babies around for a while.
Can you imagine like shooing something away and then it multiplies?
Right.
Ugh. And I'm scared of everything. I'm scared of everything. And it's getting worse. I saw a story yesterday where one of those airboats flipped in Florida in the Everglades. It was like an airboat tour, and it flipped. Everybody went into the croc-infested waters. Yeah. Now, if anytime in the future, if you're ever like, hey, you want to take an airboat tour
She
through
will
the
not go.
swamps? I'll be like, no,
I'm not going to do that.
I'm not going to end up in. I know the chances of it happening are low. I understand the.
Yeah, Melanie said like a spider carrying their babies. I was about to say the same thing.
Yeah, you've stepped on
I've stepped
one.
on one.
And
you can't see that one. I feel like you could see the baby possums if you were looking at the spiders. You can't really, unless you're looking real close, I guess. You know, wolf spiders. Them things are huge. There was one in the girl one's room a long time ago. And I was like,
I
ain't
don't
touching
like spiders, but I don't kill them.
that. Yeah, they ran everywhere. Yeah, they'll scatter quick.
Like I'll shoo it outside or something. I'm not a big bug killer. Except mosquitoes and flies. That's the devil's bugs.
Yeah, you try to think, all God's creatures and whatever. But what does a mosquito do besides just even serving as food for other animals? And they can find something else to eat. Bats and whatever. Like, I feel like we could eradicate them.
Ticks.
Yeah, ticks. What does that do? What does a tick do? It's not serve as food for possums. They can just eat trash.
You do see those like PSAs. This kind of snake is a good snake. Don't kill it. It eats other snakes. And possums eat so many ticks. And
Like rat snakes, they'll
there's
black
one
snakes, they'll take care of
poisonous snakes.
venomous snakes. Yeah.
Venomous. Poisonous when you eat it.
Yeah.
And it's
venomous
poison.
snake, yeah.
Venomous is when it.
Yeah, they'll take care of that. Possums will take care of like copperheads and such, I think.
But what good is a mosquito?
Nah, I don't know that they do anything.
A
It's like,
tick.
yeah. Get the TWRA on the phone. TWRA on the phone. Let's see if we can get somebody to justify these animals.
Like you said, a food source for other animals, but there's got to be other stuff to eat.
Yeah, they'll adapt. I'm killing them.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
What are we doing here?
Stupid silly stat, joke of the day.
Oh, I guess I better find a joke.
Stand up and show them your apparel. Ha ha ha. He's not listening.
My mom said, Holly, we're leaving for Fort Lauderdale in 2 weeks and we have booked an airboat ride. Now I'm going to cancel.
Does she know how many bridges you got to drive across to get there?
Stop. Don't get her started.
Like they're flying down though, aren't they? They're flying.
Oh, here's that joke.
This program does not necessarily reflect the views and opinions of Thunder Radio Management. Well, yes, it actually does. It's the morning show with Josh and Holly.
6:30 until 8:30, Monday through Friday, the Thunder Radio Morning Show. Brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. Plenty of ways to watch the show, listen to the show. AM 1320, FM 107.9. If you're over towards Tullahoma or Winchester, Estill Springs, 106.7 will get you over there. Manchester Go smartphone app, download that and allow for push notifications. We'll send out school closings and weather alerts that way. By the way, schools are in session today. I know people have been asking. They're in session. Y'all get on in there. All right, Holly. It's time for Joke of the Day.
What do you call a hunter with no body or no nose?
I know the answer, but I don't answer.
Nobody knows. Let me see if let me make sure I read that right. Wait a minute. What do you call a hunter without a nose or a body? Nobody knows.
I'm glad you read it again.
Was it better the second time?
I think it was the same.
Joke of the Day is crafted by Board and Brush in Manchester. Board and Brush is perfect for just about any occasion, like birthday parties for adults and kids, bachelorette parties, work groups, sports teams. Get over there and enjoy some team bonding. They'll help you with the whole project so you don't have to be super crafty. Don't worry about that. Learn more at boardandbrush.com/Manchester.
And now it's time for stupid, silly statistics that you never knew
I don't know where you're getting your statistics.
and probably don't need.
Did you bring your statistics?
Stupid Silly Stat revved up by our friends over at Freedom Automotive in Manchester. Maybe you were on your way back from spring break and you noticed your brakes were making a weird sound, or maybe you were just random noise in the vehicle. Just need to check up. They can do that for you over at Freedom Automotive. They do wheels and tires, alignments, make sure the exhaust and catalytic converters, all that work can be done there. They do UTV and side-by-side tires as well at Freedom Automotive. 515 Hillsborough Boulevard. That's right in front of College Street Elementary. They're open 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday, and they are locally owned and operated. So those owners, technicians, they are hanging out the same places you are. They go to the same restaurants. Their kids play on the same ball teams. They're going to go the extra mile to make sure that you are a satisfied customer. Freedom Automotive. Holly?
The average adult does this about 12 times a year. The average adult does this about 12 times a year. What is it?
728-1320. It's a good one today. I like that one. 728-1320. For your chance to win bragging rights and Thunder Radio swag. If you can get the right answer, the average adult does this 12 times a year. So give me your guesses. Right answers win prizes and bragging rights. Wrong answers get to call back and try again. The average adult does this 12 times a year. Morning show.
Washes their car.
Washes their car.
Oh, that's a great guess.
Great guess, but not it. Morning show.
Gets a haircut.
Haircut. Good guess. About once a month.
Once a month.
But not it. Not it. Let's see.
Tell me when you're ready for a hint. I know it's early.
No, it's early. We don't have to hint it yet. Ruthie, schools are happening today. They're going. As of now, on schedule. We'll let you know if anything changes.
The average adult does this just about 12 times a month.
12 times a year.
A year.
Not 12 times a month. 12 times a year. Shannon says cry. That would be 12 times a month for Holly. But 12 times a year.
Golly, I got to watching those soldier come home videos yesterday.
She's an emotional cutter. I'm like, why are you watching it? What are you doing?
How can you not watch the little kid run across the basketball court to see his mama?
Morning show.
Have sex.
Oh, nope.
That's a little bit blunt. 12 times a year. It's a family show. Keep it clean or don't call. 728-1320. I mean, golly, the average adult does this 12 times a year. Morning show.
Get in trouble with their spouse.
Get in trouble with their spouse. That's probably about accurate number-wise, but that's not right. Get in trouble with the spouse. 728-1320. The average adult does this 12 times a year. Wash the car, get their hair cut, get in trouble with their spouse. None of that's right. Oh, somebody called and hung up real fast. What is your problem?
I don't have a problem.
You are fighting back a laugh. Does it turn you on when I get angry?
No.
Nikki says, Shannon says turn the calendar. Actually, no, I think you turn it about 3 times at the beginning of the year when you decide you're going to keep a calendar, and then you stop. I got a calendar back there on March 2021. Morning show.
I just want to say happy Tuesday to everybody, and my guess is goes out to eat.
Go out to eat is a good guess. Happy Tuesday to you, but that's not right. Go out to eat. What is your problem over there?
I don't have a problem.
Nikki said to get it together. All right. You got a weird look on your face.
That's just my face, man.
Pam says eat at the table. That's a good guess. I like that. You think we eat at the table 12 times a year?
No.
Probably not.
During COVID, we ate there every night.
I loved it.
We all sat at that table and ate dinner.
Jennifer says grocery shopping. She must be doing one big haul a month.
Oh, wow.
Like go once a month and just get everything you need, I guess.
How do you do that with like
milk,
vegetables, and milk don't last that long.
Milk don't last that long, and it's going to spoil anyway.
We drink a lot, like probably a couple gallons a week.
Daphne says try a new diet.
Oh, okay. That's a good guess.
That's a really good guess. Not it. The average adult does this 12 times a year. I think y'all are overthinking it.
Can I
give a hint?
Okay. You're not going to do this. Probably. You're not going to do this in consecutive months. This is more of a seasonal thing. So it's not like you're doing it once a month for 12 months. This is you're doing it 12 times a season.
12 times throughout the year, but probably not consecutively. Morning show.
Go to the doctor.
Go to the doctor. Good try, but not it.
That seems like
health
a lot.
Problems. Huh?
12 times?
I guess as we get older, My grandma probably goes 12 times a year, seems like. Morning show.
Hi, is it mow the lawn?
Mow the lawn. Good try, but no, not it. Golly, sometimes during the early, like May through late June, I feel like I cut the grass twice a week.
You cut it the other day. I was so glad.
But it is a seasonal thing, so I like where she was going with that.
Yeah, that's a...
Hattie said, who eats vegetables? Yeah. Jennifer says house cleaning. I need Jennifer to explain to us how she's cleaning the house 12 times a year and going grocery shopping 12 times a year. I want to know how.
She didn't say she was doing it like that. That's just a guess.
Because I'm like, I want to get it to where that's all we got to do. Change the filter in the house. Leslie says cut toenails. Morning show.
Go Tannen.
Go Tannen.
Oh,
Good
you're on the right
guess.
track.
But that's not it. Good try. Not it. Now, Jim says go shopping for like presents. I like he's being specific. I like that. It's not it though. Morning show.
Is it go to the swimming pool?
Turn that radio down a little bit. All right.
Go to the swimming pool?
It is go to the swimming pool or go swimming. Yes. So the answer is the average adult goes swimming 12 times a year. What's your name?
Stephanie.
Stephanie. How many times a year you think you go swimming, Stephanie?
Maybe once or twice. I take my son to go, but I don't usually swim.
You don't swim? All right, I'm with you.
No.
I don't remember the last time I actually swam.
It was last
in the
summer.
ocean, probably.
No,
But in the pool?
yeah, it was when we went up to Gatlinburg for like.
Oh, yeah. We did go up to Gatlinburg last summer. So not been that long. All right, Stephanie, good job. Congratulations. You win. Come on by. Get yourself a Thunder Radio shirt, okay?
All right, great. Thank you.
And yeah, thank you. Enjoy those bragging rights for the day. It is go swimming. That is the correct answer. All right. Had some good guesses. Some good guesses over on the Carmine Family Dental Camera Perfect Smile cams over there. Shannon says, I don't swim. I float and drink beer. I think that counts.
That's same thing. Yeah.
Same thing. You go get in the water. Glenn had it right over here earlier on the video feed.
Yeah, that counts.
Absolutely. We ever get this new pool in, maybe I'll go swimming 12 times a year. Don't know if we're going to get it in or not, but maybe. I am nervous about all this rain today. I just got a big dirt hole in my backyard right now, and it's going to rain. I mean, we knew that would happen eventually, but I just...
Can I go mud sliding down the...
You cannot.
Will it mess it up?
Probably not, but it's going to be nasty. And
I can get like a...
You're going to get that little, clay on your clothes, and they don't come out.
I could ride on something like an inner tube.
See, this is what I'm talking about. Holly's going to go out and buy an inner tube.
We've got floats at the house. I can just... Why?
That actually sounds like a really good morning show segment. Let's video this.
So negative.
I'm just playing. I'm flirting right now, Holly. It's me flirting. Y'all listened earlier in the show. All right, we got a lot more fun coming up. I do probably need to get a weather forecast to you. We'll do that when we come back. I want to tell you about Common John Brewing Company in Manchester, 210 Woodbury Highway. So as the weather warms up, a lot of their entertainment is moving outside on that outdoor stage. It's such a great place to spread out, enjoy a meal, get a drink. If you're not a drinker, you can still hang out down there. You can support a great local business by purchasing their merchandise, grabbing some breakfast down there. They'll be serving breakfast Wednesday through Saturday starting at 8, Sunday starting at 10. Try out the breakfast. Great pizza. I've been on to the Nashville Hot Chicken Pizza. Try that and enjoy yourself. Always a family-friendly atmosphere. Common John Brewing Company. Online at commonjohnbc.com.
More of your friends and neighbors are choosing Totten Pest Control in Manchester for their pest services. Here's why.
We have so many floats for all the imaginary people who don't come to our house to swim, thanks to my wife. Yes.
Is that Dr. Carmine?
Yes, it is. And it sounds like Holly's already like, I got to get stuff for the pool. I have to have all these. And if there's a possibility that there will ever be 80 people at our house at one time, we're going to have enough chairs for them, and we're going to have enough floats for them, and enough drinks for them in the fridge. We're going to make sure that's all there. Tell me I'm wrong.
What?
Yeah.
So what? So what if I ever choose to entertain a group of people that I want to make sure everyone has an enjoyable time?
Listen, let me tell you something. We have got a pool. Listen, no. Let me tell you something. We're installing the pool. Let's pretend the pool gets done. The pool's done. It's got a tanning ledge that she wanted, which is great. I'm fine with the tanning ledge. It's 6 foot long, and it's for her to tan on, and the little kids can play on it up the top step. So they don't have to get in the deep water. That's great. But I guarantee you, when it's time for the little kids to come over, we're gonna have another separate little kiddie pool over here on the side because that water get too deep. And I don't want them to fall in, so we'll have a little separate kiddie pool over here. And there'll be a water jump mat over here for them to play on, because the concrete's hot. And there's going to be all these different things around. Oh, we got to have the water hose turned on over here for them to spray at each other because the 20 by 50 pool, it just won't be enough.
Josh takes
Mic drop.
No, it's no mic drop.
I'll win.
Let me tell you something.
Because all that's
when
right.
my nieces and nephews were like 6 months old to a year old range, we had an above ground pool. There was no deck. So I'm like, it's hot, and I got them a little splash pad to get on. One time I did that, and one time I bought a little pool and put it on our deck once we got our deck built, just so the little kids could get in it. I maybe spent $10 on the splash pad and $10 on the pool. So that's it. And he takes that.
We have a covered porch.
And exaggerates it to be like, you always buy stuff. And
we have a covered back porch that I love it. I love our back porch. It's big. It's 16 by 30. It's it's covered off the house. But then we got to put a tent up down here, so we got some shade.
Listen,
there's the porch.
Listen, no, there was a volleyball game going on in the backyard, and my parents were out there in the scorching sun. So I put up a little pop-up tent so they could be in the shade. I don't Josh gets
seems like extra
you're not
work.
doing it. Like, I don't ask you to participate. I don't ask you to like help me blow up anything or put up a tent or anything. You just don't know what it feels like to do something nice for somebody.
Kevin
and
says,
I hate that for you.
I do nice things.
No, you don't.
We're going to have a morning show VIP listenership pool party at our house this summer.
And they will have plenty of chairs to sit.
It'll be a very select group, probably 15 people.
Trash. Visit acmestoragetn.com or call 931-283-2845. Act now and protect your possessions.
This is Allison Monahan at Westwood Middle School. You're listening to my favorite radio show, The Morning Show, with Josh and Holly.
Yes, you are. You know what Allison's doing along with the other students in Coffee County today? They're going to school. Schools are open and in session and as of now on schedule. So if anything does change, we'll let you know at thunder1320.com on the air. Manchester Go app will send you a notification. It's a great way to get your information from us. We'll make sure that plenty of ways for you to know. Also, storm chances later on today. We'll talk about that at the back end of this segment. Is it time for two reels and a fake? Is that what we're doing here?
That's what we're doing.
Oh, I forgot that's where
You're up.
I forgot that's where we even are
buddy.
Right now. Who says buddy? I had a lively discussion during the break about Holly's. I guess
surprise. Josh is complaining about me.
Her overdoing it when it comes to hosting events. But we did come up with something pretty good out of that. We're going to have a morning show VIP listener pool party at our house this summer. We'll make that a very select group of people. 2 of you probably will be allowed to come.
There'll be plenty of seating, plenty of pool floats for everyone.
Yeah. That may be something we do. Who knows? You want to hang out with the morning show?
Is it a business
that
expense?
Makes it a business expense. If it's a morning show party,
yeah,
it is a business expense. I can then write that off on my taxes, which thanks for reminding me. We are how many days away from tax day? Oh,
don't go there.
No,
don't take this show down that road.
We'll get you a forecast here in a minute. There is a severe storm threat today, so keep your eyes on the skies. Let's play games. It's Tuesday. That means it's time for Tuesday's 2 reels and a fake.
Country music is garbage.
Fancy like Applebee's on a date night. Got to
Country music is garbage, or something like that.
And if you don't hate it, you will in a moment.
Kind of like that you.
I got some him in there today. It's Walker Hayes.
It's time for 2 reels and a fake.
All right. Here we go. Here's how 2 reels and a fake works. I've got 2 real country music lyrics. They're real. They are on the radio. People are making money off of these songs. I have 1 fake song that I wrote this morning when I woke up. But I'm telling you, some of my best work. Last week was good. I beat Holly. I think she's lost a bunch of times in a row. I think she got Trey a couple of weeks ago, finally. But I think she's like 1 for her last 5 or 6. So it's I'm pretty sure that's right. Don't look at me like that.
You just make stuff up.
I don't.
You make up statistics.
All of our stupid, silly stats are made up. We just literally make
They're
that
not.
stuff up.
No, I get those from the Stat Factory.
Some of them I look at and I'm like, okay, I can get it, but sometimes not so much. All right. 2 reals and a fake. Spot the fake. Which one of these is not real? Holly, are you ready?
Ready.
Song number 1. Song number 1. Y'all listen closely. You're welcome to play along at home or if you're riding along. And also on the Carmine Family Dental Cams. Feel free to type in your comments and suggestions. Song number 1. Take you out to the ball game. Then around on me. A trip frog gigging. And a kiss by your mama's front porch swing. It was a night to remember. A bachelor ender. Can't ever look at ball season the same.
They go on frog gigging on the same night as a ball game?
They are. They are.
I
That's
don't
song
know.
number 1.
That seems a little forced.
Could have been a day game. It says take
But
you
I'm
out to
just
the ball
saying,
game.
after you go and watch a ball game, who has the energy to go frog gigging that
I
night?
don't know. Country singers, I reckon. Or they're songwriters. Song number 2. And I know now that I need you in my life, just like you always knew. I was a fool, and I cut you like a knife.
This is Brian Adams.
So I've got no right to judge you. All I know is I'm more scared to live without you.
Okay, that could be real.
Song number 2. Song number 3. Beer goes with a lake. And a lake goes with a dock. And a dock goes with a good, and a dock goes good with a fish on a hook. And a hook goes good with a country song. Song number 3.
That's real.
Okay.
1 is fake.
She thinks 1 is the fake.
Yep.
All right. Well, let's eliminate number 3. And I don't have it pulled up here, so fail on my part. Song number 3 is real. That's Good With Me by Walker Hayes. So that is, in fact, a real song that he's managed to make money on. He lives nearby. Y'all tell him that we use his songs a lot. I want him to come on the air. Talk about some of these things with him. So Holly says 1 is the fake. Right?
That's what I said.
All right. Let's get a drum roll on this. Holly. Winner.
I knew it.
Winner today.
Ain't nobody frog gigging after they go to watch a baseball game.
A lot of the things in country songs don't make sense, Holly. Song number 2 was real. That's Scared to Live Without You by Morgan Wallen. And
I knew you was going to use some Wallen.
I did.
Josh loves Wallen.
And song number 1 is called Ball Season. And I wrote that.
Have you ever been frog gigging?
No.
If you'd have put anything else in there, you might have had me.
I had Kevin fooled. He thought 2 was the fake. But everybody else seemed to be on me. Glenn, Josh, Nikki all had 1 as the fake today. Man, I thought I did better. Apparently it was not my best work. I have to go back to Trey next week. I've wrote the last couple of weeks. We're going to have to bring Trey back in out of the bullpen. Nikki says Walker goes to Waffle House on the mountain regularly. Yeah, people see him out and about. Blair says, I've been frog gigging after a ball game.
Well, that's different. Blair's different. I feel like he was a ball player.
I feel like song number 1 is a song that Kane Brown would have written. Because he's about as country as I am.
Do you think he would have went? You think
No, he
Kane
wouldn't.
Brown's ever been frog gigging?
He got lost on his 20-acre property. So no, I don't. I don't think that he's been frog gigging. I'm just saying I feel like that's a song he would write.
Was it only 20 acres?
Yeah, or it was like maybe even less than that. Like it was like a small area. Dude got lost. Couldn't find his way back to his house.
Well, was his 20 acres surrounded by like hundreds of other acres?
Probably, but I mean, how do you not know which direction you came from? Like I know I went this way. I need to go back that way.
We just ain't ever been four-wheeling in the woods long enough to get lost, I reckon.
I guess.
We're usually on a trail.
Just generally know where the sun was. And
I wonder if Blair could do that now. Could you go to a day baseball game and then go frog gigging now at this age?
at this age, people stay up later than we do, though. Shannon says he would have got lost just talking about gigging. Yeah, that is true.
I've never been frog gigging. I had a cousin that went all the time. I think maybe my brother's been. I don't know. I just never. I don't want to stab a frog.
I'm not.
I've
never eaten frog legs.
I can remember seeing frog legs frying in the pan, still moving.
Have you eaten frog legs?
Yeah.
Are they good? I've never had them.
It's not. That's never been a food that I was like, you know what, I'm really craving right now. Frog legs.
Frog legs. Yeah.
Wish I had a big old mess of frog legs. That's never been. I don't like it like that.
Shannon says frog legs are redneck hot wings. We'll have those at our summer pool party.
Like Farmer Fran on Waterboy.
Yeah. Oh, Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by Dr. Van Winkle. Let's get a full weather forecast, Holly. We got to talk about this. I know we don't want to, but we got to talk about this weather for today. So right now, we're hanging out at 68. We're going to get up near 77, 78, maybe even touching 80 if we see the sun today. It's very mild out there. 80% chance of showers and storms. You can't rule out a shower this morning, but really the chance picks up after noon. And some of those could be severe today and tonight. We'll keep our eye on that. We'll let you know if there's any watches or warnings issued. Severe weather, or the National Weather Service says an enhanced risk of severe weather today. The main threats, ping pong sized hail today, 60-mile-an-hour winds possible, and there could be strong long track tornadoes on the ground. So we'll keep our eye on that in case that does happen. But go ahead and know how you're going to get your alerts and where you're going to go if that does happen. If you live in a mobile home or a structure like that, make sure you have a plan to get somewhere else. I remember when I was growing up, we lived in a trailer. We had to go to my granny's house. Storm weather, we had to get up to granny's house.
Right.
So know where you're going to go, know where you're going to be, in case that does happen. These could move quickly. So if they get on the ground and start moving, they will move at a very fast rate of speed. So know where you're going to go. Have that plan right now. 42 overnight tonight, and then we cool off. Tomorrow is only 55, and we keep a 40% chance of rain showers around. 50 on Thursday, 52 on Friday, and overnight lows in the low to mid 30s. Could see some frost. Weather forecast brought to you by Patent Pest Control. Remember that it was Patent Pest Control that makes these forecasts happen, and keep you informed. And give them a call when it's time for your pest control services. Maybe it's termites, maybe it's ants, maybe just wasps everywhere. Let them come help. They can help with all those. 931-247-0781, Patent Pest Control. All right, we've got birthdays when we come back. Call them in, 728-1320. That's next on the morning show.
Listen up, ladies. Most of us suffer from urinary incontinence, and it isn't getting any better as we age. But what if I told you how to solve these issues? I'm talking about Mcella treatments with Dr. Van Winkle. I'm Holly with...
Yeah, already some mornings out towards Memphis. That's all. Yeah, that's still a ways away. Let's see here. Thunder Radio.
I need to call in a birthday.
Let's do it.
Allie Lemon.
Is it today?
Yes, and she's 22.
Allie Lemons is 22. How'd she spell Allie?
A-L-I.
A-L-I. All right. Got it. Very good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye. All right. You got some
Yes.
Yeah.
Asher Centeno. Centeno?
Centeno.
No, it's T-E-N-O.
C-E-N-T-E-N-O?
Yeah.
Centeno. Next. Oh, let me make sure I got the birthday thing dialed up here. I didn't. I'm glad I'll check. All right. Hang on. All right, go ahead.
Josh Glass.
Yep.
Elizabeth Miller.
Okay.
And I think that's my only three.
Did I send you one?
It was yesterday, Kinsey.
No, Benedict. I sent you another one for today, I thought.
Oh.
But I didn't write it on this sheet.
Yes, hang on. Yeah, did you send it in an email?
I think it was by email that came to the website.
Austin Pierce.
Austin Pierce.
Turns 15 today.
Sometimes I forget to write them down, or you can send to me at home. Storm preparedness. Put your teeth in. Know your safe place. Listen for the train. Gather hail for pool party. It is interesting when people end up on TV after a storm. Did you see where Jackson Wagner was named Tennessee Board of Regents?
I just shared that to Insta. Yeah.
Well, Tiffany did a story on it this morning. I should know if you've seen it.
Yeah, I saw the story and then I shared it to Insta.
Gotcha.
Celebrate Mule Day's 50th anniversary, April 4th to 7th in downtown Columbia. All of your favorite Mule Day events are back. Jackpot mule races, log pulling, auctioneer's championship, Miss Mule Day pageant, the driving and gated mule shows, miners contest, and so much more.
Oh.
Saturday, April 6th. Mule Day's 50th anniversary, April 4th to the 7th in downtown Columbia.
Soccer.
All right, we ready? Birthdays. It is birthday time. Calling those birthdays. I got a bunch on the list for today. 728-1320 this afternoon. We will be drawing for the winner of a slice of pie from the Mercantile Cafe, Bakery, and Gift Shop in downtown Manchester. That's where Down Home Cooking meets Southern Hospitality. It's always so delicious. Great desserts, meat and twos, meat and threes. It's a great down home cooking kind of place at the Mercantile. At the end of the week, we draw for our grand prize, a birthday cake from the Manchester Food Line. But you can't win if your name is not on the list. 728-1320. We draw this afternoon at 4:30. Drum roll, please. All right. April the 2nd, happy birthday. Allie Lemons has a birthday, 22 years old. Asher Centino with a birthday today. I don't know if I said it right. Josh Glass, happy birthday to you. Good name, buddy. Elizabeth Miller, happy birthday to you. And turning 15, Austin Pierce today. Yesterday's winner of the pie was Felicia Walkup. Sunday, it was Navia Smith. And Saturday, it was Bethany Lambert, I think. Yes. So congratulations to those winners. You can get your certificates here at the Thunder Studios. We also want your anniversaries. We celebrate those at the end of the week. We celebrate every day, and we draw at the end of the week for a designer's choice floral arrangement from the Mossy Pot in downtown Manchester, one of our great business partners. Holly, got any celebrities? Hang on. Go ahead.
Country singer Zach Bryan turns 28.
Something in the orange.
Pedro Pascal turns 49. Marvin Gaye has a birthday today. And Emma Myers, she plays on Wednesday. She's the chipper blonde one.
I've not watched Wednesday enough to know. The only thing I know about Wednesday is that the dance. That's the only thing I know about that. That show.
What was her character's name?
I didn't
Enid.
Watch it. Okay. Well, thanks.
I almost said Egrid.
Not it. All right, we're at the top of the hour. Anything else here before we take a top of the hour news break?
I don't think so.
All right. Well, we've got 30 more minutes of fun on the morning show, so do not go anywhere. Shannon Frame got all kind of good ideas over here on the Carmine Family Dental Cam. So there's plenty of ways to catch the show. Of course, the radio, AM 1320. That's the kind of the OG signal. Been on the air since 1957. Also, 107.9 FM, 106.7 FM. Manchester Go app. You can watch the show, Facebook, X, and YouTube, thanks to Dr. Carmine with Carmine Family Dental. And you can also comment over there. And so that's where we get some of these comments. If you're like, where are they getting these comments? They're watching the show. And he said, the Mercantile needs a billboard with Mike Tyson.
We're waiting.
And it states, the Mercantile, it's Will Wheaton. I think that's solid. That's solid. All right. That'll do it for us for the first hour and a half. We got another 30 minutes left. Don't go anywhere. The morning show, Overdrive, financed by New Haven Mortgage when we come back.
Broadcasting from the Unity Medical Center studios, this is Thunder Radio, WMSR.
All right. Yes. It's a busy day. A lot of folks watching today. We're up in the 80, 90 range.
Oh.
Most of the day. Maybe people finally found our YouTube channel. Now, where's y'all's safe place in the house? Where y'all go? Anywhere specific?
Last year, Josh Glass played soccer.
I don't know what grade he's in.
I swear I thought he moved up, and I thought he was at the high school now.
I don't know.
Yeah, I think he is.
I'll check the roster later. I've got a roster. Let me find out. Tanya says we have a storm shelter.
Lucky.
Holly
Your
will be
husband
coming-
must love you.
Holly will be coming to your house.
Who said that?
Tanya.
Are you excited you get to talk about Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese here?
I've lost it. It was in the moment, man. I don't know.
Well, you better get back into it because that's what's in this segment.
Can I play that? I'm playing that video. How do I connect this thing? Yeah. Yeah. Get in the swimming pool hole with a couple of blankets. I like that. Master bedroom closet. Yeah. Our house doesn't have a great, it's pretty open. It doesn't have a great place to get. I guess it put as many walls between any storms and the outside as you can. Our half bath is probably the best place for that, I would think. I guess it depends on what direction it's coming from. I guess whichever direction, if there were to be a tornado on the ground, it'd be whichever direction it's coming from. It's coming more from the west, directly out of the west, probably the half bath for us. If it's coming more out of the southwest, moving southwest northeast, which is pretty common, we'd probably go to the kids' hallway. That would put quite a bit of walls between it and us. Yeah, we're not turning the swimming pool into a storm shelter. I've already got the pool there. That's not going to happen. We can get down that hole. It's pretty deep. We might drown down there. If anybody's selling one of those in garage storm shelters, maybe we can get one of those. Once our new building gets done, we'll have room in the garage for one. So I might be all right with that. But I want one for a discount. I don't want to pay full price. Can I trade a company for that? Some advertising? People are trying to turn my swimming pool into a storm shelter.
I heard you say we could put one in the garage.
I said I wouldn't be against that if I can find one like someone that somebody didn't want anymore, like a used one.
Say no more.
Slightly damaged, even. I don't know, just whatever. I probably once we get our building finished, we can move a lot of the stuff out there, and then I'll have more room in the garage. I probably could put it over where my table's at.
Are you taking the table out?
That'd probably be where it would need to go. You want it furthest away from that outside wall. You probably need to go there. You want it right up against the door. I think. I don't know. Yeah, a double is holding cell for Holly when she gets out of line. That's true. I could lock her in there.
You can lock me in nowhere.
I will.
You think you can get me in there?
Oh, that certainly could. Very strong.
No, it'd be like trying to get a cat into a bathtub.
She nearly broke her finger picking up a bag of mulch the other day.
I didn't nearly break my finger. I lifted a very heavy bag of mulch and went to throw it over into the truck. And on the heave,
These bags of mulch weigh 5 pounds.
no one believed that bag of mulch weighed a
I
gallon
thought
of
they were
milk
gonna be heavy.
weighs 8.
I went to pick it up. I was like, these bags must be real heavy. And I went to pick it up, and I reached
Wait a
down
minute.
and used all my energy to pick it up. And I was like, and I almost threw it in the air. I was like, "Whoa." It's like a bag of feathers. It wasn't even. It wasn't
Bag
even
of feathers. Shut up.
It wasn't even wet mulch.
I'm gonna see how big the bags were.
Dang, she went straight bobblehead. It will be like trying to get a cat in a bathtub. I guess you got not act up. You're gonna get thrown in there.
Trying to find the weight. £40. They're 40-pound bags. He's talking about 5 pounds.
That wasn't 40 pounds.
It was 40 pounds.
Are you sure that's the kind you bought?
Yep.
40 pounds of feather is lighter than 40 pounds of bricks.
It was 5 pounds, like feathers.
If you believe everyone gets a trophy, life is fair, and subscribe to Cancel Culture Thinking, you know what? You might want to change the channel. Yeah, because you're about to get offended. Okay, you've been warned. This is the Thunder Radio Morning Show with Josh and Holly.
Morning Show Overdrive, financed by our friends over at New Haven Mortgage, downtown Manchester. They can get you into a brand new house. Maybe you're just looking for a cash out refinance, or maybe you're just trying to buy your first house. You've been renting, you're looking for your first house. It's exciting, but it's overwhelming. You don't know what to do. Heather Phillips and her team, they have over 60 years of experience. They know how to help you. They know exactly what product to get you into. They can help you with different kind of programs, closing costs and things like that. So be sure to talk to them at New Haven Mortgage, downtown Manchester, or online at newhavenmtg.com. That's newhavenmtg.com. NMLS 1477317. Holly, welcome back.
Thank you.
Wanted to talk Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark. Mainly just Caitlin Clark. Honestly, played such a great game last night. I got to sit and watch most of that. And just so impressive. I think she ended up with 42 points and 12 assists. I'm probably more impressed with some of the passes that she makes than her shot range is incredible.
Yeah.
There's really no way to defend her. I think she tied the tournament record with 9 threes in the game. I think she was 9 of 20. So, I mean, she's shooting right at, 50% from deep. So just a great game. They ended up, I'll say taking it to LSU, but they controlled the game in the second half. She came out hot in the third quarter. They led, and really there was no threat late in the game from LSU. Angel Reese fouled out.
When did she foul out?
About 2 minutes left, 3 minutes left, something like that.
Because I saw when she went to the locker room for injury.
She left, and she couldn't put any weight on her foot. I mean, she's hopping off the floor, and then she's back in the game 3 minutes later. And she didn't seem to be hobbled. I don't know. She went to get on the exercise bike. She wasn't going to the locker room. She went to get on the exercise bike. And
what,
to make
a cramp?
I don't know.
Like she's working out a cramp?
Maybe that's what it was. Maybe, but who knows? But she came back in the game. She played really well in the first half. I have no hate on Angel Reese's basketball game. She's a good player, but I just personality-wise, I don't know that there's a least likable program than LSU, or a less likable or team, period, than LSU women. And I feel like that all stems from Kim Mulkey, their coach.
You're not a Kim Mulkey
She
fan?
runs that mouth.
Does she?
And I feel like her players take that personality and go on with it.
Yeah.
And they try so hard to make it a racial thing, which drives me insane. And one of the, that's already started. Knew that was coming after last year's championship game. And this year that wasn't the championship game. It was in the Elite Eight or Grade 8 or whatever they call it in the women's game. But then Angel Reese gets up in her post game last night and just goes on this rant for a minute about how she's been through so much and how she thinks an awful lot of herself. She said, and I quote, "All this happened since I won the national championship. And I said the other day, I haven't been happy since." That's a telling comment to me. I didn't realize she won the national championship.
She got a lot going on in her life, I guess.
And look, and I don't want to. When you are in a position, I guess, like she is, or any of those higher profile athletes, you're going to catch a lot of crap, right?
Yeah.
But it just kind of comes with the territory, and nobody really wants the "woe is me" out of you. Nobody's going to hear that or listen to that. And you bring a lot of it on yourself with how you act. She found out of the game last night. I didn't see Caitlin Clark walking around waving to her.
No.
That didn't happen like she did with the MTSU girl a few weeks ago. She just kind of brings that on.
Yeah.
She brings that on herself, and that's fine. I'm not trying to, if that's how she wants to act, but don't get upset then when people come at you.
Right.
But here was her comment. So it's a minute long. This is her raw emotion, the media. Angel Reese with raw emotion last night about how she lives a terrible life. So let's see if we can dial that up here. Just forgive that hum in the background.
Try to stand strong. Like, I've been through so much. I've seen so much. I've been attacked so many times. Death threats. I've been sexualized. I've been threatened. I've been so many things, and I've stood strong every single time. And I just try to stand strong for my teammates because I don't want them to see me down and not be there for them. So I just want them to always just know, I'm still a human. All this has happened since I won the national championship. And I said the other day, I haven't had peace since then. And it sucks. But I still wouldn't change. I wouldn't change anything. And I would still sit here and say, I'm unapologetically me. I'm going to always leave that mark and be who I am and stand on that. And hopefully the little girls that look up to me, and hopefully I give them some type of inspiration that, hopefully it's not this hard and all the things that come at you, but keep being who you are, keep waking up every day, keep being motivated, staying who you are, staying 10 toes, don't back down.
There was at least 21 eyes in there that I counted.
During a press conference, the athletes will say, we should have did a better job. Yeah. We didn't do this.
And she may have said those things at some other point in that. That's a minute clip. I don't know what else she said, but yeah, I'm with you.
Was she just speaking, or did she ask? Was she asked a question about herself personally?
I'm not sure. And look, I guess because it's not my style, then I'm turned off by that, and that's fine. But I'm not big on the, and I've stood strong and I've done it, and I'm like, you're crying right now about it. Hey, look, I don't care how she acts, death threats and all that. That's dumb.
Who's
people do that, and I believe that. And I believe that
over something. Oh, I believe it.
I'm
too.
sure that happens.
Just like if you're the type of person that is sending a college athlete death threats,
or a pro athlete for that matter,
or anybody,
it's a game. It's a game. If I got a little money riding on it, I might get a little upset. I'm just kidding. So no, I am. She's a very selfish player, but I don't want it to come across as I don't, care about. I think that's dumb. If somebody's sending death threats, sexualizing the players, I'm sure that happens a lot in the women's side of things. I think that's dumb. It's too far. Nobody should do that, regardless of how she acts. Death threats are not necessary, required, or proper behavior. But golly, the whole team.
Is it the whole team?
It's
I
the
can't say that I
whole team.
watch it enough to know the players.
Oh my gosh. Just there's not and I just feel like when the whole team acts like that, that's generally a reflection of leadership. And that's Kim Mulkey. I mean, she acts like a buffoon. I mean, she just
tell everybody what you
just
really
a clown.
think.
And and everybody just kind of follows. They allow that, that's generally what will happen. But she's incredibly selfish. When I won the national championship, just check your words there. It's not gonna play well. And she's unapologetically her, I guess. And that's
she
fine.
just should have worded that different when we won
But
the
she said
national
I a lot.
Listen, when we won the national championship,
Yeah, that's all you got to do to fix that narrative, to change, because people are going to jump all over that like I am right now. People are going to wear that out. All you got to do is say, since we won the national championship last year, I've had a hard time.
Yeah.
You could say it like that, but words are important, and selection of words are important.
Just to play devil's advocate, I'm not the best. I'm not a trash talk. Well, let's take that back. I'm not going to trash talk like that on
because I don't want it thrown back at me.
Right.
I'm not going to have that. I'm going to compete. And obviously, I've never been at a college level playing sports. She's a very talented player, but I don't want that. If you're going to do that, it's going to get thrown back at you.
Right.
It's going to happen.
And I have to.
And you better be able to handle it.
Yeah, I have to know my limitations as far as what I can take.
Yeah.
And
I don't talk trash to anybody.
I'm not going to. I don't take like, for instance, back during basketball season, the whole Warren County border battle.
That was fun.
That nowhere near the attention, obviously, that Angel Reese gets, but the negative comments, I didn't like it a bit. I was like, I don't even want to play about joking that we're better than
right.
Just because everybody was like, they took it too far, and so
generally people
if somebody after the game put a microphone in my face and I had to say something about all of that after we lost, I would definitely make some mistakes in my.
Sure.
I would say things that I would look back on and go, I wish I wouldn't have said it like that, or I wish I wouldn't have worded it like that. I do it every day when I get off the radio.
Right. I just feel like a minute long of that, of just constant I don't think there's a mistake in how she worded it. That's how she's thinking.
I get what you're saying. I'm not saying I disagree with you.
Oh no, you're just playing devil's advocate. It's our life. I have a good point, and Holly's like, no.
You think you have a good point about everything.
I've never known myself to be wrong. I'm going to be unapologetically myself.
Please apologize. You should apologize.
I guess that's just how, if you're going to, talk like that, you're going to catch that. And I just feel like, whatever. It is what it is. Iowa won. They'll probably end up losing to South Carolina or UConn, or I think you got UConn next. But they did get LSU out of there. That's the national championship to me.
Is Angel Reese a senior?
No, she could come back another year.
Really?
Yeah, but she said she would make a decision after she was done. So we'll see.
But Caitlin Clark is a senior.
She is done. Yeah, this is her last year. And she's going to go do who knows what.
You think she's going to take Ice Cube up on his offer?
I don't know. I wouldn't. I would not. If I'm her, I wouldn't do that. I'm a risk adverse person. So in my mind, there's really no way. I don't take this the wrong way, but if she goes and does that, and maybe I'm misjudging it, but if she goes to do that, she's going to get maybe not embarrassed, but she cannot win in that situation. She's going to be playing against men who are very, very athletic. It's not like they called up me and said, hey, come play in this 3-on-3 league with Caitlin Clark. These are very athletic NBA level men. So she's not going to be as good as they are, right, or even close. And then I feel like that just is going to tarnish her standing as one of the top women to ever play the game, because men are going to be more athletic. That's just how it works. So I feel like she can't win in that situation. I wouldn't do that. But she did what she wants. I mean, she can still get tarnished and make her $5 million and call it a day.
Right.
And be happy about that. That's her call.
I don't remember what the number was. Now, you just said that Caitlin Clark is one of the best women to play the game ever.
Absolutely, yes.
Okay. I saw that in comparison, her going to the WNBA, her salary was going to be like, what, 76, 78,000?
The first year would not be good. Yeah, I think the top is
that blew my mind.
The top earners in the WNBA are around $200,000.
Okay.
250 maybe. There's only 3 or 4 of those.
I feel like that's, I understand that the women's basketball
supply and demand situation
doesn't
is not
bring
there.
in the revenue
The
that
WNBA,
men's basketball does.
Yeah. Well, it actually runs at a $10 million deficit.
The women's basketball?
Yeah, they don't make money at all. It's a $10 million deficit, and the NBA supplements that.
Okay. 76 or 78, whatever it was, just seems really low.
Yeah, absolutely.
For
she'll make a lot of money on endorsements and things.
I know that, but I'm not talking about endorsements.
Yeah.
I'm just talking about salary.
Oh no, it's incredibly low.
Yay. And I'm not saying she should get paid. I understand that they don't
generate the revenue.
So
she's not going to get paid. Yeah.
Yeah. It just seems unfortunate.
It is unfortunate. I love to watch women's basketball, but again, I don't watch the WNBA. I watch college girls. I like to watch our high school girls play. Sometimes I feel like it's a cleaner game than the men, but let's also say I don't watch the NBA either. I can't watch that. And the 9 steps they're allowed to take, and and the defense they don't play, and I don't watch that either. And LeBron James has just ruined it. So I don't watch the NBA ever, but I don't watch the WNBA either. And so but I like to watch college, especially during the tournament.
Yeah,
I like to watch, but they're not making any money. She's not going to get paid.
Sure.
So I don't know how. And I feel like she's not going to change that. I don't think
You don't think people are going to start coming to
I don't
watch
think she's going to move the needle. No. Maybe. I hope I'm wrong. But I don't think she's going to move the needle. As good as she is and as generational as she is, I don't think her alone will change things for the WNBA in terms of viewership or attendance. Maybe slightly, but it's not going to be a Michael Jordan situation where you just completely transform the league.
Yeah.
I hope I'm wrong. I hope that they do great. I'm not wishing ill will. I mean, I like to watch her. I don't know. Maybe one of the best things for women's basketball may be if her and Angel Reese get in the same division.
Yeah.
And play against each other a lot and have a good rivalry.
Yeah.
And they really talk it up. That'd be probably a good thing, but I don't think that it's going to move the needle in terms of fans. Iowa fans might be watching, but this is just kind of I feel like it's just kind of a fun, like I'm going to sit and watch them in the tournament, but I didn't sit and watch them all regular season.
Yeah.
The casual fan won't go, but I don't know. I hope I'm wrong. Anything else?
No, sir.
All right. Thunder Radio Morning Show brought to you by New Haven Mortgage. Let's get you a temperature update outside the Thunder Studios and a quick weather update. 68 right now, headed for high of 77. 80% chance of storms. Some of those could be severe as we get into the afternoon. We'll keep our eye on that for you. Be sure to have plenty of ways to get your weather alerts and know where you're going to go in case you do have a severe situation rolling into our area. Temperature update brought to you by Wisteria Hill Boutique near downtown Manchester, 205 South Woodland Street. They got boutique stuff at bargain prices. Wisteria Hill Boutique. Find them on Facebook.
Are you dreaming of a home to call your own or looking to refinance? Look no further than New Haven Mortgage, your local mortgage experts.
We should have more sports talk. I enjoyed that. Oh my gosh. Swamp and Shop next. Maybe we should keep Swamp and Shop on Facebook Live. Maybe that should be a thing now. Yeah, Kevin, great segment. Thanks. Trying to talk Colleen and let me do more sports talk. She really don't like it when I get controversial, and I could tell she was uncomfortable in that segment.
You know why?
I can tell you're uncomfortable. I'm going to bring in somebody else, Mike.
I don't think it took someone close to me to figure out.
Holly's like, she's afraid I'm going to say something dumb.
That's how much I want to stay away from the drama. I don't even want to talk about it. I'll talk about it with my friends in private.
All right.
Can I just say Milligan, the college?
Uh-huh.
I don't love their track uniforms for the girls.
Basically running underwear.
Y'all can't find them girls something better to run in than just look like white swim trunks.
Yeah.
Or not swim trunks, white bikinis.
Yeah, pretty much.
Look, I mean,
yeah, I'm not.
I would be so self-conscious in a pair of
white. Closer to the camera, see, they probably can see it if you get real close to it. Without probably not the best way to put that up, but
I don't know.
Yeah, you can see that. And why are we running in that? Can we not put on some shorts? Like in high school, they wear compression shorts, but they got some length to them.
I don't know. It just seems.
We can do better.
White.
Right. Hope Nike didn't make those. Yeah, volleyball is the same way.
Yeah, volleyball.
There's a lot of jumping involved in volleyball.
Yeah.
You don't see a lot of people in white, though.
Not white, black.
Usually black.
In your pocket. Take control of your finances with New Haven Mortgage, your local experts in home financing with over 60 years in the industry. Equal housing lender, NMLS 1477317.
That's going to do it for us. Holly, good show today.
Thank you.
You did a very good job. A+. You're going to get a bonus. Yes. 100%. All right. That does it for us on the morning show. Thanks for listening and watching or however you get the show. We really do appreciate all of our listeners. Plenty of ways you can catch the show. You can get replays on Apple, Spotify, or Google. Just search for The Morning Show with Josh and Holly. Join our tens of subscribers. YouTube, Facebook, Twitter. Search for Thunder Radio and like the page and share the video feed with your friends. Tell your neighbors. The more we got listening and watching, the better for our community and our community radio station. The Mercantile Cafe, Bakery, and Gift Shop is a great community restaurant. Get on by and see them at 210 North Irwin Street. Now, they're closed today, but they'll be back at it tomorrow. Start thinking about them for your catering, for your events. Maybe it's weddings or parties. They do catering. They got a food truck they can bring out to your event as well, the Merc 2. So check them out. It's where down-home cooking meets Southern Hospitality, 210 North Irwin Street in downtown Manchester. Holly, good show.
Thank you.
Talk to y'all tomorrow. Y'all be safe today. Keep your radios on, Thunder Radio. AM 1320, FM 1079. Download the Manchester Go app, allow for push notifications so you can stay up to date on any severe weather issues and have plenty of other ways to get that information as well. Just be safe out there. Let your elderly relatives know, hey, keep an eye on the weather. Just keep everybody informed. And that makes a big difference just when people know they can get to their safe spaces in case we do have severe weather later today. Swap and Chop coming up next. Coming up at 9 is Prayer and Praise Hour with Elton. 10 o'clock, Rick and Bubba. 12 o'clock, Dan Bongino. 3 o'clock, it's Connecting Coffee County with Tiffany. And then we're supposed to have softball tonight, but that's not happening. That's been pushed. So we will have, or they were supposed to have baseball tonight, but that's been pushed. And so we will have Braves baseball tonight around 7 o'clock instead, assuming they still play. Braves, White Sox. Thanks for hanging out with us. Morning show back tomorrow, 6:30 to 8:30. Thanks for hanging out with us today, everybody. Appreciate you. Kick it over to the radio. Y'all listen to Swap and Shop. We're going to sell some goats, farm trailers, and roosters and stuff.